G'day, this is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today with your daily dose of business tech inspiration. Today it's topic number 247. We're going to be talking about social media and your website and how to integrate it and what that all means. So, when you're building a website, a couple of things you want to think about. You want to think about growing your social media following. And one way you can do that is to put social media buttons on your website to say, hey, we're also here. If you want to connect with us, come and connect with us there. So you can drive people from your website back to your social media feeds or social media presences. You can get people to share your content from your website to social media, and that's very powerful, particularly if it's other people sharing your content. So you can put social sharing buttons on your articles, your blog posts, articles, your product pages, even some of your informational pages, to make it easy for visitors to share your content with their networks. The idea is that you make things easy for your visitors, and they may well do it. They may not too, but they might. You can embed live social media feeds on your websites to showcase your latest social media posts, which hopefully will increase your engagement and keep your content fresh. I'm going to be a little cagey on that one. And the reason I'm going to be a little cagey on it is, yeah, sure, you can put your social media feeds into your website. It tends to be a script that runs on your site, and it's questionable as to whether it actually updates the content on your site, therefore keeping your content fresh enough for search engine optimization to work. You are already posting information to social media, and I'm going to come back to another point there. And whether you really want to have that same content on your website or not is another matter. It really depends on your marketing strategy. And the final thing I want to say is, if you are having problems with your page speed, and I spoke about the importance of website speed a couple of episodes ago, one of the things that slows it down are these damn social media feeds. This is from someone who spends a lot of time trying to fix websites to run fast. And when you look at the analysis on it, these sorts of scripts, because they've got to go out, they've got to authorize, they've got to authenticate, and then they've got to drag the content back so it's displayed on your site, they take time to load, and they actually do start to impact on your page load time. There are things you can do to minimize it, but when you're getting down to the 1% or the 0.1% that makes a difference, this could be the thing that actually breaks it. Cross promotion. So we've already spoken about using your social media buttons to send people down to your social media or out to your social media to like your pages and join you there. You can use your website to promote your social media profiles and vice versa. It creates a cohesive online presence across all platforms. Yes, that I agree with entirely. What I really like about that one is I will actually drive traffic from my social media presences up to my website or back to my website, as opposed to driving people out to my social media. Yes, I have buttons to say, yes, I'm on all of these sites, come and like me there. But my main thing is that social media feeds into my website. Social media sends my traffic from there to my website, because what I don't want to rely on, and I've spoken about it previously, is the fact that the social media platform may change its rules. And if it changes its rules, I may lose all of those people that I've connected with and not be able to connect with them again. But if I pulled them back to my site and they've joined my mailing list, or they know that I have content going up there regularly, hopefully they'll come and look at my website, because I can't be on social media or that social media platform anymore. So you can use it for cross promotion. The other thing that I have done is I've actually cross promoted. Okay, look, I posted this on LinkedIn. If you're interested in this type of content I actually only ever post on LinkedIn. So maybe go and join me on LinkedIn if this is your type of thing. Again, it comes down to the strategy that you want to implement with your marketing. User-generated content. Now, this is actually something that would be really beneficial to have up on your website, and why using social media feeds, you might consider doing it. You could feature content that is created by your followers, by other users on the social media networks on your page or your presence, such as photos, reviews, discussions that they've had. You can take them and move them up to your website and have them displayed on your website. That's really beneficial, because again, that comes down to yesterday's episode about social proof and testimonials and reviews. And honestly, if someone's posting images of your good images of your products and services, wouldn't you want to use them as part of your marketing? Like, that's massive. And for consistency in branding, just make sure that when you do all of these things, that you are consistent in your branding across all of the platforms. Make sure that your logo is the same across the platforms. Make sure that you use the same colors. Make sure that your visuals are similar. Now, that doesn't mean to say that you might have one style of visual for Facebook and another style of visual for Twitter and something else for LinkedIn, but they should all, if you were to lay them all out, like someone should be able to look at them and say, oh, that's Ask Charly. We know that. That's Ask Charly Leetham. The colors, the way that the font she uses, the way things are laid out, that little lotus in the corner, that's Ask Charly Leetham. So you've got to maintain that consistency in your branding as well. So it is possible to integrate your social media with your website. You do need to have a pretty cohesive and a good idea of your marketing strategy if you want to pull social media feeds up onto your website, if you want to get user-generated content onto your website from there. Have a think about how you want to do it. Actually, sit down and map out your strategy and make sure you understand the ins and outs of it and the pros and the cons of it. But you can absolutely do it, and you should absolutely consider doing it. Whether you do it or not is another matter, but you won't know that until you actually sit down and do the homework on it. Okay, guys, what do you think? What do you think about integrating social media with your website? What has worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? What questions do you have? Have I said anything here that you violently disagree with and you'd like to have a discussion on? If so, leave your comments below wherever you are watching or listening to this video. You can come across to my locals channel or locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. You can send me a DM anywhere on any of my socials. We will respond to them, maybe not lickety split, but we will respond to them in a timely fashion. Tomorrow we are going to be talking more about websites. We're going to be talking about the footer, the bottom section of the website, and what it should include. Should be a good discussion. I will say, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. All of these videos go out at 8 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time every day. I don't miss, every day. So please, if you ring that notification bell, you will find out when the content goes live. You can hit play and listen to it wherever you are or doing whatever it is you are doing. Have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.